Hello, hello. This is Tyler Tigas. My wife Kristen, and I are Diamond Wellness Advocates living in Waco, Texas currently. And today I'm going to share a 101 tutorial of doTERRA's back office. So here is the back office. Thank you to a member of our team, Lacey, for letting us use her back office. So this is what you see right when you log in. This is the shop tab. And the first thing I wanted to point out here is that if you are doing this as a business, that means you want to earn commission. And that means you always have to have 100 PV in your cart, in your loyalty rewards cart, at least 100 PV to qualify to earn commission. So here is where you can quickly check that right when you log in. And obviously you can edit it. You want to make sure that if there are any promotions or limited time offer products that you placed in a month, that you go back and add things to your cart so that you're always at 100 or more PV. We recommend at least 150 PV for your LRP, and that is because it will really help your team out with the Power of 3 bonus, but at least 100 to qualify. So now we are going to go to my back office right here from this drop down, and that will pull up the dashboard tab. So we're on the dashboard tab right now. I'm just going to give a brief overview right here and then get into some specifics. So you can see kind of a 3-month trailing history up here of your personal volume and your organizational volume. That's what PV and OV stands for. You also can look back here at the last few months to see which rank you hit in each of those 3 months. And when you are within the first 15 or 16, 17 days of each month, you always want to make sure that you go back and check the prior month to make sure your rank is where you thought you left the month at. Occasionally there can be a product return or something, and that might affect your rank. So until commission is paid out, you want to make sure and flip back here to check your rank. Down here is where you can see your Power of 3. And if you click on one of these or these buttons down here, but if you click on this, it'll show you what your Power of 3 structure looks like. So obviously to qualify for your Power of 3, you need team volume of 600. And then you also need at least 3 people on your front line that have placed a 100 PV LRP, including yourself. And then a total of 600 between you and everyone ordering on your front line. But this is where you can kind of check in on your status of that. And then over here, it kind of shows you a history of commission. So your fast start is the bonus that's paid out weekly for enrollment orders and any orders that are placed within an enrollment's first 60 days. So you can see that detail here over the last few weeks. And then Unilevel. Unilevel is where it's like the epitome of passive income, and that's what we're all after, right? It's passive income. Unilevel, that when you're starting out in doTERRA, that check might be pretty small at first. I remember back when we started, we'd get some like $4 Unilevel checks. But now our Unilevel is the largest part of our monthly check from doTERRA. So it's not all about enrollments. You want to get enrollments, but you also want to help connect these people with solutions to the problems and the things that they are wanting to see in their life, and help them understand the power of the loyalty rewards program so that they continue to order these amazing products and oils month after month after month. And that's where our job as educators comes in, to continue to empower people to find the solutions that they need and help them continue to order. That will help with Unilevel, but it'll also help with your rank so that you don't have to enroll 3,000 OV every month or whatever. Retention is huge. Moving on. Over on this side, this is one way that you can just click right on this button if you're ready to enroll somebody, and it will walk you through the steps. And this right here is the business advancement team. When you hit the rank of silver and gold and above, you will have, doTERRA provides you an account manager that you can call, an employee of doTERRA that works at doTERRA corporate that is like on call for you every day, and they can answer all kinds of questions. But that starts at the rank of silver. So if you're below silver, if you're premier, elite, director, executive director, manager, you can click this button, or you can call, or you can email the business advancement team with business specific questions that they can definitely help you with. And then down here, these are quick reports that are super helpful, especially if there's like a reactivation promo. Every once in a while, it's a good idea to check this. Like if there are people that are ordering $100, but they're not on the loyalty program, they are missing out big time on shipping points, and they're missing out on loyalty rewards points. So it's a good idea to check this list and see who you could reach out to. And a lot of times they just don't know what to order, or they have misconceptions of what LRP is. So it's a good opportunity every once in a while to go through these lists and just connect with people and see what they need and what we can help with, and then explain and answer any questions about LRP. Enrolled in the last 3 months is just like the first 2 to 3 months of somebody enrolling is the best time to get them thinking about which products they can switch over. They're the most excited about what they're learning with essential oils and all the products and all of the perks with their doTERRA membership. So you definitely want to stay in touch with those newer enrollments and help them get what they need. There's some other things down here, but we're not going to talk about that right now. Okay, moving on. So this was the dashboard tab that we were just on, and we're just going to jump over here to the team tab. And we're just going to talk about these two tabs. So again, at the top of the team tab, you have a little bit of history, like how many new members are on your team, but then this OV and PV is the same as the dashboard. Over here, you have a little bit of a breakdown of what ranks are on your team, what level, how many people on each level of your organization there are, and you can flip back to see how that's changed over the last few months, and then which region in the world that those members are located in. The graphical tree is going to show you everyone that's on your team. And you can see, or you can change rather, some of these things. Like if you have a larger team, you can change how many levels are shown, you can change the size, all that kind of stuff. If you have a larger team, you can put in one of your leaders. You can put in your leader's name in here and just look and focus on their organization. And then this key shows different things too, like circles are LRP. Circles are LRP more than 100. Squares are LRP less than 100, and so on. Green is a wholesale customer. Purple is a wellness advocate, meaning they are earning income with doTERRA and can have a downline. If you hover over some of these, obviously you can see more detail about which person on your team each of these icons represent. If you hover, it shows you some information there. If you click, then you can get even more information. And click on Wellness Advocate information to get their address and all that kind of information. Back to the team tab. So that was the graphical tree we're just looking at. Detailed genealogy is also going to show you your whole team, but you can play around with a lot of different things in here. The one thing that I wanted to show is that this is the only place right now where you can see what your customers are ordering. Now, use a little bit of emotional IQ with this. Some people expect you to know what they're ordering, and some people think it's really nosy if you know what they're ordering. So use a little bit of common sense, and based on the person, you can reach out to them about what they're ordering or not. But the way to do that is you just find the person you want, and then over here, you just click. These links are links to what they ordered, so you can see what that person ordered by clicking on that link. If you want to see just your enrollments, you can switch this from sponsor tree to enroller tree. And then instead of 10 levels, switch that to a 1 and hit update. And this will show you just your own personal enrollments, all of your personal enrollments. That's the detailed genealogy. There's a lot more in the detailed genealogy, but that's all we're going to look at right now. Sponsor changes is, I think, the last thing we're going to talk about. This is really important because when you enroll somebody, you have 14 days to place them wherever you need them in your organization, the place that's going to serve them best and also serve you best and your team best. So when you enroll somebody, their ID number and their name will show up here, and it'll show you how many days you have left to sponsor them, left to change them, change their position. So you definitely want to, when you enroll somebody, you definitely want to come back here sometime within 2 weeks of enrolling them to sponsor them where they need to be. Definitely do not forget that. Again, right, this is Team tab, sponsor changes. Again, there's a lot more back here on the back office, but this was just a brief overview to show you some of the basic things. But we will do some more videos with some higher level things. So hope you enjoyed that, and good luck navigating in your back office and finding all of the awesome information there is back there to find.